What is up, Exiles? Amiga Beams here with a quick update. Path of Exile 2 0.3 update is less than a week away, and one of the main features of this patch is the Rise of the Abyssal League mechanic. Now, if you've played Path of Exile, you'll probably have a good understanding of the mechanic, but GGG are introducing Abyss in a new way in Path of Exile 2, with new areas, boss fights, and uniques to encounter and discover, as well as an all-new crafting mechanic. In this video, we're going to go over what you can expect from Path of Exile's first official league, the Rise of the Abyssal. Firstly, who are the Abyssal? The Abyssal are a race that have mastery of forbidden magics and necromancy, who were thought to be extinct, but have merely been biding their time underground. You'll first encounter the Abyssal in the Clearfell, where weaker monsters of the Undead Legion have been attacking the encampment. It'll be your first mission to help the townsfolk and investigate where the monsters are coming from and to put a stop to their attacks. As you progress through the campaign, you'll start to find fissures in the earth that are connected to larger pits. The monsters that usually inhabit the area are being affected by it, having their souls eaten to strengthen the Abyssal underground. As you defeat monsters, the fissures close and the Abyssal emerge, angered at you killing their food. Once all the fissures have been sealed, the pit activates and more Abyssal pour out. This is where the larger and more dangerous monsters reveal themselves, as hordes of Abyssal spew out from the pit to claim your soul. Killing magic packs of monsters, it will bring out magic Abyssal, and if you kill a rare, then a rare monster will emerge from the pit, absorbing some or all of its modifiers for itself. So be careful, as monsters emerging will generally be more difficult and more rewarding, as each modifier gives better reward. If you are able to kill them all, the pit will seal shut, revealing potential rewards. Abyssal rewards will rise up out of the pit, allowing you to snag some epic loot. Areas often contain many pits, with many fissures, and the amount goes up as you progress through the game, getting more intense. It doesn't stop there. When the monsters' mods are absorbed, they have a chance to become infused with dark necromancy, transforming them into Abyssal modifiers. For example, if you defeat this monster with the Mana Siphoner modifier, the soul is eaten by the pit and a rare monster emerges. The previous Mana Siphoner modifier has transformed into Soul Siphoner mod and is now amplified in danger and reward. Abyssal pits also interact with other monsters and mechanics, so if you defeat a rogue exile that's near one, it'll revive as a Lichborn that has multiple Abyssal modifiers. Lichborn exiles have their own unique jewel that can drop if you're lucky enough to encounter and kill them. If an Abyss spawns near a boss, killing it will summon a gigantic Gigalarvae creature. Monsters imprisoned in essences near Abyssal pits are affected by the Abyss too. They will come with additional new essences items that can be used to craft. So that's pretty much the basics of the Abyssal League. But there is a couple of things I want to cover before ending the video, and that's the new Abyssal crafting mechanic and the new crafting currency. As you complete Abysses, you'll start to find ancient pieces of bone, preserved from the remains of the fallen Lichborn. These bones are one of many rewards for sealing the pits. You can use these collected bones as a crafting currency on a rare item to imbue it with Abyssal magic, adding a special hidden modifier for your item. But how do you uncover that hidden modifier, you might ask? Well, in Act 2, the campaign, you'll discover a new area. This area is overrun by the Abyssal and the Lost Men. Once clearing the area, you'll come across and unlock the Well of Souls, a giant cavity with a vortex of souls swirling beneath you. To reveal your hidden mods on your Abyssal-infused items, you need to approach the Well of Souls and launch that sucker in. But wait, before you do, you'll be given a choice in the form of 3 different modifiers. Once you've made your decision, toss that bad boy in to absorb the power of the souls, and the ominous creature will return it to you with a chosen mod. This crafting mechanic is a great tool to use early on in the campaign to add useful modifiers to help progress all the way to the endgame, where you'll unlock specialised modifiers that cannot normally appear on items. Speaking of the endgame, you can also use this system to craft waystones. Now there's one more section that we need to cover, and that's the depths. When we close the pits after defeating the monsters, it gives you abyssal troves. But sometimes, when closing the abyss, you'll reveal an underground cavern that leads to the abyssal depths. Once in the depths, you'll find an abyssal city swarming with legions of undead, where every rare monster will have abyssal modifiers. And at the end of the dungeon, you'll encounter a boss with even more powerful Lichborn modifiers. Defeat the enemy boss and reap some nice rewards, such as a unique skill supports, some omen-like crafting items, and new Abyssal Depths exclusive socketables that come with some serious power. When you encounter depths in the endgame, you'll find a different kind of underground chamber. In these areas, you'll find ancient spires, a device being used by commanders of the Abyssal factions to plunder aircraft into a lightless void. Your mission is to kill the commander and destroy the spire. Right, I've had enough of saying the word Abyssal, so let's get out of here. But before you do, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you're feeling extra spicy today, finger that subscribe button. I just want to say thank you all, and as always, log in and happy blasting. Bye!